So Manchester United are still in the business of trying to find a new midfielder, because of course we know that we have lost our 3 main targets in the midfield. We spoke about that yesterday. We have actually lost Matheus Fernandes, Sandro Tonali and Elliot Anderson to our rival teams. So what are the remaining alternatives in the market that Manchester United can be able to get that is also going to help to replicate similar performances, and that is also going to help us tactically, that as other players would have helped us? Because we know that the players that we have missed are the players that our Tata team recommended. They were also alternatives to Elliot Anderson when we missed out on Elliot Anderson, and so we have also missed out on Elliot Anderson and his alternatives. So what are the current alternatives and what are the current options that we basically have in the markets that can also help us to replicate, good performances in the Premier League next season? So of course we have Boadi from Lille. He also plays for Morocco. He's a 19-year-old. We are surely going to be speaking about him. We have also spoke about Boadi here on the channel, and if you have not watched that video, I want you guys to go back to my channel and watch the video on Boadi. And of course I've also spoken here on Carlos Baleba, how he's going to be a great alternative for Casemiro. We have also spoken about how he's going to help us to transform the midfield. If you have also not watched that video, I want you guys to watch that video. As also, we are also going to be talking about Carlos Baleba in today's video, and also we also have Alex Scott. We spoke about Alex Scott and Aurelian Tchouameni yesterday. We are also going to be speaking about them today and how they are going to help Manchester United to elevate our midfield today. So if you have not subscribed to Tactical Trafford, I want you guys to simply help me to subscribe, to like, to share to Tactical Trafford. I want you guys to also help me to watch this video to the end, and we'll try to achieve 4,000 watch hours in the next 90 days. So in today's video, we're going to be starting with Boadi because he's quite young and he has actually exceeded expectation for us, both in when he was in Lille and both when he actually plays in the World Cup. Of course, we watched him in the World Cup group stage against Brazil, against Scotland, against Haiti, and also watched him against Netherlands. And I think Boadi is the exact player that Manchester United should be going for. He is at the right age. He's just 19 years of age, and he's somebody that's really exceeded expectation. So how is Boadi going to help Manchester United in the first phase? And this is the most important part of this guy's play, because I don't know how he's 19 and he's not really worried on how he's going to be dispossessed. Whenever he's with the ball, he's so confident. He's somebody that knows how to drive. He has a very good dribbling success rate, and he also knows how to drive away from opposition. You could see when they played also against Brazil, countless times he was able to wriggle out of tight spaces, play with a lot of confidence, a lot of personality, a lot of swagger. And looking at players like Boadi, he's somebody that is absolutely going to transform Manchester United, particularly also being paired with Meno. In the first phase, he's going to be absolutely wonderful, and also in the second phase, in terms of winning that ball consistently, in terms of also having this endurance, this ball winning ability, ball winning instinct, he's also very good in winning the ball back. And if you look at Boadi, he's somebody that is going to definitely suit Manchester United. The issue with Boadi is just the price tag, because Lille value him at 86 million euros. So it's just left for Manchester United to know what they are going to do in terms of the price tag, because it seems that the Ineos are not looking to spend a lot of money, particularly because we want to rebuild our midfield. They just want to be disciplined and strict and not to overpay rather for players. So of course the stumbling block for Boadi is going to be his price tag. Also, moving over to Carlos Baleba, is somebody that Manchester United has liked. We have still agreed personal terms with him, and according to Fabrizio, the personal terms of Carlos Baleba from last season still stands. But the issue is with Brighton, because we don't really know the price tag that Brighton is calling. Don't know the price tag that Brighton is going to be calling when we move for it, because of course last season they wanted over £100 million for Carlos Baleba. We don't really know the price tag for Carlos Baleba. Of course we know what Carlos Baleba is going to bring for Manchester United. In terms of being very dominant in area use, Carlos Baleba is going to be dominant. He's going to win those second balls. In terms of also winning ground use, he's somebody that is going to consistently win the ball back for you. He's somebody that is going to be very dominant. He's somebody that is going to if you want him to be able to recycle the ball, be very calm of the ball, be very brave. If you also want him to be a deep line playmaker, somebody that can be able to play make from behind, playing those long passes from behind, be very brave on the ball, be very confident on the ball, and try to recycle possession for the team. Carlos Baleba is definitely somebody that is also going to bring that ability to our team. He's somebody that can be able to help us, to give us positional discipline on the center of the pitch. So what's actually is stopping this Baleba? Two factors that is going to be holding this Baleba is, of course, one, Brighton, because we don't know the price tag they're going to be quoting him, and if they quote him for a price that is greater than £85 million, also taking his last season performance into context, Manchester United are not going to be getting him. Also moving over to Alex Scott, Bournemouth has been able to be very strict on their statement, and they have said that they don't want to sell Alex Scott this summer. They want to give him a new contract and they want him to stay at least for 1 more year. So the issue with Alex Scott is probably not his quality, because we have already spoken about Alex Scott time and time again here on the channel. I think with Alex Scott, we just need to pray that the price tag that Bournemouth wants to sell him reduces, and they even agree to sell him. The same also goes with Aurelian Tchouameni. He's somebody that Manchester United has liked. We have spoken about him internally. Manchester United have spoken about him internally. We have also spoken a lot about Tchouameni here on the channel, about how he's going to be a perfect DM for Manchester United. But the issue with Aurelian Tchouameni is if Real Madrid want to sell, and what price they're going to be quoting at. Because if Manchester United, with the way players has been sold this summer, Aurelian Tchouameni is not going to be sold for anything less than 100 million euros. So of course, selling a player like Aurelian Tchouameni for Real Madrid, of course, it's going to be a big blow, because he has been a significant part of their team over the past 3 years. So with Aurelian Tchouameni, we just really hope that Real Madrid is going to sell to us. So I want you guys to kindly give me your thoughts in the comment section on the player that you want Manchester United to be going for, because of course we need 2 more midfielders, including Edison, that is going to make it 3. So I want you guys to give me your thoughts in the comment section. I want you guys to once again like, to share, to subscribe to Tactical Trafford. See you guys in my next video.